everyone. Welcome back to A Course in Miracles. This is the workbook for students, and we're on lesson 63 because we're anchoring in this every day. It's so good. The light of the world brings peace to every mind through my forgiveness. Number 1, how holy are you who have the power to bring peace to every mind? How blessed are you who can learn to recognize the means for letting this be done through you? What purpose could you have that would bring you greater happiness?
You are indeed the light of the world with such a function. The Son of God looks to you for his redemption. It is yours to give him, for it belongs to you. Accept no trivial purpose or meaningless desire in its place, or you will forget your function and leave the Son of God in hell. This is no idle request that is being asked of you. You are being asked to accept salvation that it may be yours to give.
Recognizing the importance of this function, we will be happy to remember it very often today. We will begin the day by acknowledging it and close the day with the thought of it in our awareness. And throughout the day, we will repeat this as often as we can. The light of the world brings peace to every mind through my forgiveness. I am the means God has appointed for the salvation of the world.
If you close your eyes, you will probably find it easier to let the related thoughts come to you in the minute or two that you should devote to considering this. Do not, however, wait for such an opportunity. No chance should be lost for reinforcing today's idea. Remember that God's Son looks to you for his salvation. But who, but yourself, must be his son? The light of the world brings peace to every mind through my forgiveness. I am the means God has appointed for the salvation of the world. I think we'll accept that task.
Yeah, it's nobody else's task.
Right?
Nobody else but everyone else.
Because there is no one else. There's just the one. Yeah.
It's funny to say that to people, you know, the perception and well, you're really not here. You really don't exist. We're all one, but because we were talking about NPCs.
The separate one doesn't exist. Yeah,
Yeah. We're here collectively, but you're not here in a separate physical body. It just looks like you are. People go,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unless people are searching, like they're on the search, seeking truth, they're gonna think that's wacko.
Yeah, they're not going to resonate.
And it'll just make more division. It'll just create another sense of division.
it might, and it might not. It depends on the person.
If they're seeking, it'll work. But if they're not seeking, no, it'll actually create more animosity and more opposition and debates.
Yes. Yes. If they're part of the conversation, yeah. Yeah.
But
part of the debate, more of the division. Yep. You know, that's just tricky for people that are not ready, you know, because it's easy to, I've been there. It's easy to want to be right about what you perceive. So, to obviously not be open-minded to think that that's a possibility I get it. It just creates more division and separation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the light is the attraction. So the light doesn't really push anything on anyone. The light is just shines, and then the other is attracted to it.
Yeah.
It
Those
feels
that are
warm.
attracted are attracted.
Yeah, it feels warm in its presence.
Yeah. It's warm and safe and bright.
Yeah, safe. Yeah.
Right?
We want to be a place of safety for everyone.
Yes.
That's not a place of insecurity and animosity and a reason to fight.
Yeah, exactly. Because
But
the light of the world brings peace to every
mhm,
mind.
yes.
And all we want is peace. All there is peace.
Hmm. So the question is, how can we bring peace to at least just one person today? Like that's all it's very simple.
Be the light.
Be the light. Yeah. Yeah. Be
Remember who we are and be kind.
kindness and gentleness.
Forgiveness when we want to be right.
So
Yeah.
the Son of God looks to you for his redemption. I kind of need that explained to me.
It's kind of like the call for love. So the call for love is is the call for redemption.
Mm-hmm.
And so in response, like if somebody's in a grievance and they're talking about, some negative thing,
Mm-hmm.
that's actually a call for love, not for a call to debate. So they're actually looking for, forgiveness. They're looking for kindness. They're looking for understanding.
Right.
And and so that's who we can be in that moment,
Mm-hmm.
is answer that call with love.
Hmm.
To create a sense of unity rather than a sense of separation.
Right.
Who are we going to be? Are we going to be the light, or are we going to be the darkness in that
Mm-hmm.
moment? In that moment, like in the moment of decision of, are we going to bring are we going to bring a sense of unity into that conversation,
Mm-hmm.
or are we going to bring a sense of separation?
Right.
And it's up to us. It's our function, and the other person is the Son of God, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And they're looking to you for their redemption,
Okay.
because they don't know how to do it yet. They just need to be shown. It's like um their little wick is not lit, and all you have to do is just light their wick,
Hmm.
because our wick is lit, so to speak.
Gotcha.
And
Say
if we
that
just
again.
show them our wick and it's lit, it
Mm-hmm.
will light them.
Mm. That's a cool analogy.
And they're
Hmm.
looking for us to light them because they're not lit, in a way,
Mm-hmm.
because they don't know who they are.
Right.
They just need to be reminded.
Mm.
And not from a judgment mental state when they're not in a loving state, they're in a fear state.
Yes.
And we want to, like, embrace them with the love so that they feel
Yeah.
again safe
Hmm.
and that,
Yeah.
and at
I have an
home.
example, actually.
Oh, good.
Like I have my daughter's friend. She's in a toxic relationship and she knows it. And she's been really hard on herself because she knows she has to leave it, but she's not ready.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes back and she acts like she's kind of like scared, and she acts like the victim, and she lets him control her.
Mm-hmm.
And I said to her, you don't have to rush out of anything. You don't
Mm-hmm.
have to worry about it. Everything is unfolding perfectly, and you don't need to worry about what you're going to do, because the answer will come to you, and just take all the time in the world. There's no rush. And she goes, "Oh my God, thank you."
Mm-hmm.
Because she was her own worst enemy.
Right.
She was criticizing herself for not leaving. She was criticizing herself for being, a victim, or
Mm-hmm.
letting someone else control her.
Mm-hmm.
And she just can't help herself. And I know that feeling,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it's in that moment there she was actually calling for some relief,
Yeah.
you know. And that's all she wanted, was just to hear that it's okay.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
really what that statement says in here, right? It's they're looking to you for some sort of relief.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and that
Yeah.
everything's going to be okay.
Yeah.
And it is yours to give him, for it belongs to you. So as you give relief to others, you are relieved in the same moment. Because forgiveness happens equally to both you and the other, because we're the same.
Mm-hmm. Carry on for a second. I just have to go. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yeah. It's about flow. And that's kind of how abundance goes. When you give it away, that means you feel safe enough to receive that much more.
Mm-hmm.
And abundance in anything. And it's
It's its own
funny, I've
reward
seen,
in a way. Like we give we give love, and we do it for the sake of love. We don't do it for some future reward.
right.
It's an instant present love that we give to ourselves as we give it to
Yes.
others.
Yeah. Because we know because we know there's an abundance of love. So
Yes,
there's no scarcity in love. So
that's right. It's infinite,
yeah. Yeah.
unlimited. Just, the cup floweth over or whatever.
Yeah. 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 It's funny. I've seen a couple of TikToks. I don't spend all my time on TikTok, but I've seen a couple of TikToks where women have spent a year. They realize they have to leave, but they spend and I mean, they've got kids and lots of things to
Mhm.
think about, and they get the part-time job. They create their own bank account. They get a few things organized so that when they're ready, they feel safe to do
Yes,
that.
yes.
And I think that's empowering too. It's like
That
just,
is,
yeah,
yeah,
I'll leave when I'm ready, as opposed
yes.
to leaving when it's, and I don't know if she's in danger or anything like that, or if the
Mm,
guy's just a horrible
no, she's
person.
not in danger. No, it's just a codependent kind of thing, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So good for you to give her that, because sometimes there's pressure, right, from
Mm.
society to get out
Oh
of
yeah,
that
like
toxic
you should
relationship now,
leave him right now. Like
Yeah.
right
like
now. And it's kind of refreshing to go, well, it'll unfold when it's supposed to unfold,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll have all your ducks in a row. So good for you to help her. Of course, you're going to help her with the
yeah,
right
there's no
words.
rush. And
There's no
because I
rush.
know that this is the dream.
Yeah, that too, right?
And so what are we rushing for? There's nowhere to go.
Yeah. Said that way, yes, but
Well,
yeah,
she can love herself in the relationship just as much as she can love herself outside of the relationship. Whatever
yeah,
work. Like and God's God's within us all, and it's the um it's the driving factor in a way in within us all.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
So if we're going to criticize ourselves, we're criticizing God, like, because that's all that's here. There's
yeah,
no separate person here. It's all just God unfolding,
yeah,
or if
yeah,
you want to say God or whatever, the love, the
Mm-hmm.
peace.
yeah, yeah. That's so true. The light of the world brings peace to every mind. So, in our beautiful, loving state, we are essentially healing everyone collectively.
Mm-hmm.
Not
That's
there, and there's
beautiful.
nothing to heal because we're all perfect love, anyways. But we're helping people remember who they are.
Mm-hmm. Because because God needs our hands and our feet and our mouth, our voice to do the work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You are being asked to accept salvation that it may be yours to give. So it's the flow. It's the flow of love through us to others
Mm-hmm.
in
And
the
in that we
dream.
build it up. We keep building and building this beautiful gift that's for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah. Accept no trivial purpose or meaningless desire in its place, and you will forget your function.
Or you will
And you will,
forget.
and you will forget your function and leave the God. So there is no other thing to do except be the light of the world, because we are very holy.
We are very which?
Holy.
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 Yes. Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah.
Whole and complete already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have
Yeah.
to, there's no, the old belief of having to improve ourselves is an ego thought, that we're faulty and that we're broken and
Mm,
we have to fix ourselves. And all of that is all lies. We do not
Yeah.
have to fix ourselves. We are perfect.
mm-hmm.
And to tell lies is actually not our function.
No. No.
We're here to tell the truth. And the truth is we are the light of the world and we are peace and love and we are perfect and we are already whole and complete
Yeah.
already.
Thank goodness.
Mm-hmm.
And all we have to do is accept it. There's no hard work really. It's just a decision.
Mm-hmm.
When recognition comes, right? The recognition of who we are arrives, and then that's it. And then we're just here to share it, that recognition.
Hmm. Share the love. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
It says recognizing, yeah, number 3, recognizing the importance of this function. We will be happy to remember it very often today.
Yeah. It's
So
funny.
it's
I
all
just
in the
looked down and saw that
recognition.
too. Yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry, go ahead.
And also the next sentence, we begin the day by acknowledging it. So there's another noticing, noticing.
Yeah.
And then, of course, repeating it. So using our voice on behalf of the voice for God instead of the voice for lies.
Hmm.
We're turning the
What
ship
purpose
around.
could you have that would bring you greater happiness? How holy are you who have the power to bring peace to every mind? How blessed are you who can learn to recognize the means for letting this be done through you? What purpose could you have that would bring you greater happiness? And I think nothing.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's kind of like it permeates everything and every other purpose. It's like the trump card in a way, and it permeates all other purposes,
Yeah,
which is
it
great
does.
because then it doesn't exclude any other purpose. Like it is the same purpose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no chance should be lost for reinforcing today's idea. Yeah. I wonder if a song will come to mind today about this one.
Oh, did you
Yes,
have
it
that happen
will.
before?
Yeah, God goes
Mm.
with me wherever I go.
Oh, yes.
That comes
Right.
up a
Right.
lot, right? When I
Mm-hmm.
when I'm walking, it's like, what was today's thing? Oh, God goes with me wherever I go. Yeah.
Yeah. The shorter sentences, this has 3 ideas, right? The light and the peace and the forgiveness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And every
we can
mind.
do this.
Yeah. The light of the
We can
world
do
brings
this.
peace
That's right.
to every mind through my forgiveness.
Yeah. So good. Good. I'm going to end the recording here.